She-Ra, do you think that you and your girly unicorn can defeat the Horde? What you gonna do? Spray pixie dust all over me? Oh, cutesy wootsy.
Enough, Swiftwind. Save some for dessert.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Masters Universe Classics Swiftwind. Swiftwind comes in this huge Masters Universe Classics mailer box, so it says Swiftwind on there. One thing to note, on the back, it says the Masters Universe Create a Character Contest. Do you have a great idea for a new MO2 hero villain? Well, you can enter it at MannyCollector.com until January. Here we got the packaging with the Castle Grayskull little design, Masters Universe Classics logo, Swiftwind looking epically girly. Right there, the Princess of Power logo says Swiftwind, beautiful horse, spirit, becomes magical flying unicorn. The back of the packaging shows more characters to Masters Universe Classics. They're all She-Ra related, like Bo, Adora, Grizzlor, Catra, Leech, and Hordak. And there we got Swiftwind looking majestic, and Swiftwind, little bio right there about Etheria and being spirit, and you can read the little bio right there. Real name is Spirit, by the way. It's time to believe in unicorns again. Let's open up Swiftwind. And here we got Swiftwind in his spirit mode. This is what he looks like without the wings, the mask, and the saddle. So let's take a closer look. Let's start with spirit, and you can see here it's a really nice shade of white. I'm glad that Mattel did the white one. I voted for white. I know at San Diego Comic-Con 2010 we can vote for pink or white, because pink was the original Swiftwind in toy form, but we're already dealing with a very girly unicorn horse, so let's at least give it its Filmation look, which I'm really glad. Now the paint detail, and the light is kind of really reflecting it, but he does have a really nice shading. It kind of has this kind of silverish blue tint to it, and I really like the veins. The Four Horsemen did an amazing job sculpting. I really like the eyes. It's like black with a little white pupil, which is really nice. And I love the hair right there. Has some really nice paint detail. And there has that really cool like wind blowing effect. And there's the little mane or whatever, the front here. It has some really nice pinks and like dark purple and blue right here. It isn't removable. It's glued on, but if you really want to force it, you could take it off and make a more accurate Spirit, but you've also seen that little tiara thing that Spirit had. But still, and then you can see this is where the wings will go into. I know when you take them out, they have some gaping holes in there, but it's not that bad. If you wanted to, you could take some putty to fill it out, like some of that white epoxy stuff that customizers use. If you wanted to, it's not that bad. I mean, if you're getting it to display a Spirit, maybe down the line we'll get a Spirit that's more accurate. Maybe we'll see. I really like the detail on the bottom of the hooves. Very cool. See that Swiftwind doesn't have horseshoes, so that's cool. I don't think they ever had it in the Filmation cartoon. I really like the veins in here. It's really nice. It goes all around the horse. Like I said, it's really bright, so it's really hard to tell. Like I said, but the detail on here is really nice. It's not just the straight white. And I really like, the back, the little tail is very cool. Just overall, it's one of the best looking horses I've ever seen in like the 1/12 scale. For articulation, Spirit Swifty has quite a bit actually. The head can move down this much, as you can see here, as well as move back up. The neck also can move down quite a bit, so you can do like really like, I'm gonna a headbutt you kind of action going on. Also moves left and right just a little bit. It would have been nice if it rotated a little more, but it is more inclined to a horse's movement. So yeah, horses don't really turn their head that much, so that's fine. The legs do go back and forth that much in the front, and it bends at his knees, I guess, forward that much. And also his little ankles forward and back. It doesn't rotate at all at the legs, but that's fine. The back legs also go back and forth quite a bit. It goes forward at the knee quite a bit. And these ankles actually rotate a little bit, which is cool. These ones, oh yeah, they do kind of bit too, so that's cool that they do have some ankle rotation. And the tail goes up quite a bit and down and rotates, so I like that. So pretty good articulation. Now Swiftwind comes with 4 accessories to make him Swiftwind. He comes with his unicorn horn and mask, which is the same nice pinks and purples and blues. It has a really nice magnet, so when you put him on Swiftwind, it stays in place very nicely. It won't fall off, and you can shake this horse until it turns into glue. No, I'm just kidding. Comes with his saddle, which has this really nice paint apps on it. It has the little indents for, like, She-Ra, or actually anyone could ride it, like even He-Man. It has this little button right here that looks like the belt right here, which will stay in place. Put it around here, and then put the button on here to have it stay nice and tight. And then Swiftwind comes with both of his wings, and these wings are the most epic girly things of this. Wow, the feathers are just amazingly detailed. 4 Horsemen really know how to do feathers really well, as you know from their other figures, and I can't wait for the Sorceress, especially with her feathers. It has the accurate colors of the blue, pink, and yellow, or like, it's the orangey yellow. And they have little joints in here that will go into the little holes that to Swiftwind. Instead of putting on all the accessories, let's have She-Ra turn Spirit into Swiftwind. She-Ra. Here we got Swiftwind in his unicorn mode. The most epic and girly thing I own. It is so awesome. Let's take a closer look at Swiftwind. The most epic girly thing I have ever seen. Like a freaking unicorn, but it's really a beautiful sculpt. I mean, the 4 Horsemen really know how to turn something that was totally aimed at girls into something that a 28-year-old male can have proudly in his collection. But I really love, of course, like, I love the Spirit mode. That's why I bought 2 of them, to keep one as Spirit until we get more accurate Spirit. But these wings, man, are so freaking cool. The added articulation is that you can, put them forward and back, you can rotate them, so you have a lot of different options with these wings, which is great. The saddle looks so cool. I mean, really, it just such a epic, majestic looking horse or unicorn. You got the Bubble Power She-Ra, which I have right here, which actually I put the first release She-Ra's head, cape, and took off the armor. This has the new hip joints and cuts in the skirts because they needed that, so you can put your She-Ra on your Swiftwind. She-Ra can fit on your Swiftwind totally securely. You won't have to worry. I mean, obviously, just like with He-Man Battle Cat, if you shake him around a lot, he'll move to the side, but she'll stay right in place, and it just looks epic. Even though Swiftwind's made for She-Ra to ride, you can use other figures like, say, her twin brother He-Man, and He-Man can ride on Swiftwind. Like I said, he already has a reputation for being a gay icon, so this won't help, but I don't care. Wow, Spirit, you've turned into a unicorn. No, Adora. My appendage has been moved to my forehead, and I have to say you look smoking in that outfit. Oh, Swifty. Yeah, that's right. I do got a Swifty. Guys, comparison time. So here you can see Swiftwind. It's in great scale with other Masters Universe classics, of course, with She-Ra and Battle Cat. Swiftwind is taller than Battle Cat. But if you're a She-Ra fan, just like He-Man needs Battle Cat and Skeletor needs Panther, She-Ra needs Swiftwind. Like I said, even though this was aimed at for girls back in the 80s, I have to say this is such an epic horse. I mean, like, if you're, whether you're a Lord of the Rings fan or like cowboys or anything with horses, this is such a great horse. And yeah, even though it turns into a unicorn that wears pink and has giant wings, it's freaking epic. I don't know, it's just, like I said, it's really girly but really epic. And like I said, the 4 Horsemen did an amazing job on the sculpt. It's very articulated, and it's such a great display piece, and that's why I got 2 to have, one as Spirit, one as Swiftwind. And with the She-Ra 2.0 body, having She-Ra ride on it just looks so freaking epic. It was $30 at MattyCollector.com, which had sold out. If you're able to get it, say even for $40, I say it's worth it. Like otherwise, like I said, if you're not a big fan of She-Ra, I mean, even if you collect this line for the He-Man figures and you don't care for She-Ra, I still think it's a must-have. I think, you know, even if you only have She-Ra, and just have Swiftwind is a must-have. But you know, like I said, I love this horse, this unicorn, and I highly recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your gnome in a big way.
In brightest day, in blackest night.
Urban Collector is tight. If you like superhero video game, movie, action figures, replicas, t-shirts, and more, check out Urban Collector. They take all credit cards and PayPal, plus do pre-orders with urban-collector.com. You don't need a power ring to be a superhero, but I think they sell them too. Awesome!
Really, sis? A unicorn? How girly can you get? You're one to talk, brother. You're wearing furry underwear riding in a giant pussy cat. Shut up. I love my pussy cat. Sure you do.